pretty not the concept, but the character designer, the guy who made Joel's final model, and he basically booted up his model and showed how he made like the tears on his shirt to make it very like a dirty like apocalypse type shirt that you wear for months, and like all he did was fucking zoom in all the way, pull up a stamp on ZBrush, and then just stamp it and made like a tear. Yeah, because also in ZBrush you can.
Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war.
You're all I have left, but on ZBrush you can literally make an image of stamp.
In my heart, I know
ZBrush is just fucking redonk. So versatile.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
I can see the glimmer in his eyes.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Dun dun. You fulfilled your duty.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way.
Prophecies and shit.
You kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not.
I'm not even lying.
I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Become a ranger. If I'm not mistaken, that's canon, isn't it? He becomes like a ranger, or like a head of them or something. I could be wrong.
Iron from ice.
I don't know shit!
iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House
That's
Forrester.
interesting.
Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity
I'll
of
be
the
strong.
That they're in it without a big
I'll be strong.
Interesting.
focus.
I know you.
It is very telltale of them. Like the people at Hyperion in Borderlands. Or like the actual employees. Because we know that's where all the fucking robots come from and all this bullshit.
Garrett, wait!
Oh, my sister! Too bad my sister's dead though. She'll be my new sister.
Be safe.
Look at those rocks.
Ethan?
How the fuck?
Ethan!
Diego Zampa. People on Xbox have such terrible gamer tags. I like the community, but Jesus fucking Christ.
Hides him. And if he was smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore.
Uh-oh.
Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win.
Congratulations, your lordship.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
I don't want her to
Fine,
die
she's
too.
perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a
A
milksop.
milksop?
Sir Royland forgets himself.
I don't care what he says. I can protect you.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword.
Ooh.
Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Where was I?
You
weren't
fucking
born yet.
twat.
We had so much fun. Then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother
Isn't
than
that
a lord.
sweet?
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
What a kind sister.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall. Quickly, on your feet.
Oh. Duty calls.
What's the matter?
Oh shit.
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family. Lord
You need to
Whitehill is a
remember
new
who's
man
Lord
anyways.
here.
I might remind you, Sir Royland. I'm the new Lord of House Forrester,
Nice.
not you.
Of course, my lord.
It's okay. You should go. It's what must be done.
Fine, let's be done with it.
No. You would.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction.
Whoa.
Out there, you said you were the Lord. Now prove it.
This guy's so passive
Let's not do
aggressive.
something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
What should I say to him?
Tell him and his men to leave.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for
That
ourselves.
sounds like suicide,
Only
you fucking
cowards
dumb
and
piece of
dead
shit.
people.
This nigga over here with the scars needs to get slapped by my like 9-year-old dick. Like I get it in terms of like having honor and shit. At a certain point when politics get involved in war, It would be a stupid ass move if someone has 10,000 troops and you have 1,000. You play it safe.
Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
How dare you?
I dare, and
Jeez.
I'll do as I damn well please. And no bread
This little kid's got balls though.
What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Fetch Lord Whitehill some bread and salt. It was an oversight, Lord Whitehill. I promise it won't happen again.
Not likely. You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Jesus.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
Lord Whitehill, please.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken
Yes.
from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business. Keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said. When your man attacked us for
No reason. Are you
Yeah.
fucking kidding me?
Attacked for no reason.
No reason. You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving.
More justice.
My justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
Gotta cover up his heart on.
I mean, no disrespect to you, my lady.
Oh, excuse me.
Considering your losses and all. But this is
Not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is lord of
I barely
Hyde
made that
Hall.
choice, by the way.
By rights, his word
Told him
is
to
law.
fuck that up.
If that displeases you,
Just in the
no
nick
choice
of
but to
time.
find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house. But Lord Bolton
We
will have the
understand
final
that.
say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Do your worst, you bastard.
Chose not to respond. Ooh. Is that like a choice? It's like, you made the wrong choice early in the chapter, just you wait.
You must find
Just
the
you
voice,
wait.
my lord. Your enemies will interpret your
I bet it
silence
will.
as a sign of weakness.
Somehow. Telltale
You
will
were
think
brave,
something.
my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Alright.
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's
I
favor.
saw her in the family
And Lady
picture.
Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay, if it's presented to her as it should be.
Wonders Made by Man by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
I have a feeling that's a reference or something.
I hope to see them all
Just
someday.
heard like the book and talking about who wrote it, and then it's a gift from someone to someone. Oh, I haven't read it. HBO just gave me weird vibes. That's all I'm gonna say about the show. 'Cause I love my medieval. Even the politics and the kings and shit.
Too many dicks.
On the dance floor.
Father. Much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances.
Oh god.
I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can. Ethan made this for me.
How kind of the little king.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena. Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos. King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
I wonder. From me mum.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Who's at the door? I don't have a free hand, but I'm still playing. I got this.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Ooh.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
Thanks for noticing my honesty,
Kind of
kid.
you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before.
Creepy.
You seem like good friends. I saw
Sword.
Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the royal
I
steps,
saw her.
talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
I saw her.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
Well, I'll be damned.
hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Good old mate.
Good night, milady.
Whoa.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss. From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Okay.
Thank you, my lady.
And you
Well,
know
sweet
how
bra.
I feel about what's
Well,
happened
sweet
to your
bra.
family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've
Hey!
suffered is beyond
You got
imagining.
nice lips.
And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
Yeah!
What does she intend to do?
Barely made it, dude.
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to
Appease, you
appease
say.
her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
And what is that?
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
This guy's have some sweet armor. Digging it, bro. Digging it.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
I have to have no emotion when I go into this conversation. And just fool the bitch. I'll do it.
I will do
For the house.
No. Not for that house.
I'm from Dalmasca. For Captain Bosch.
You
Seriously,
can do
Square
this.
Enix, what the fuck were you thinking? I can feel all their eyes on me.
Look at his little legs.
Look at him, this is so tiny.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking...
Didn't you make robots?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
I am a handmaiden after all.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
Why?
Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. I take it this is the kind of loyalty the king can expect from you. If you have any loyalty at all.
Let's see. Alright, alright.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me,
Damn
I
it!
find it difficult to so quickly forgive the man
Bitch!
who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
Yes, I'm in a smirk.
I
Oh
see.
yeah.
Is that a good smirk?
Yeah.
What
You'll
would you have the
remember
girl
it.
do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king
Beyond
is absolute,
question.
Beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let
would...
the girl answer the question. Go on.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a
Oh, you
coward's
fucking
answer.
dumb bitch.
I will not
God
have
damn it.
time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
The king, of course.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
You tell him, little legs.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I was trying to appease her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting her. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promise Sansa I will join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
We were the same height,
makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Beautiful scene.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the norm. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
They remind me of Bretons.
Breton of Thrones.
Mira, I was worried.
Where are you?
How was it?
I'm thinking.
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
I would rather not.
It's more than a little intimidating.
I'd rather not discuss it, if you don't mind.
Of course not. It must have been horrible. But at least it's over now.
Who? Blams?
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back. Here with
See, this girl seems like the friend you don't want to have, that you just really tolerate.
Sir Jamie.
Because your life constantly involves them being around.
Sarah, what? It's true.
And who never can take hints.
And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
Put it back.
Seriously. He's just like
just having a bit of fun.
wedding arrangements pretty much, and she's all like playing house on it.
I've
You're
heard
like,
he's a bit perverse.
ooh, this one should bang this one.
Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who
Bitch, don't
knows?
mess
We
with
might meet our
politics.
future husbands. Although marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
I know, treacherous hoe.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
To the scaffold.
He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I'd marry anyone.
What game mode are you
Help
talking
my
about?
family.
Right.
Titanfall?
Of course.
I think Pilot Hunter Pro.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as queen of the
Really?
Seven Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
That's cool.
Let's see.
Ooh.
Who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister.
Technical difficulties.
What a perfect match.
Excuse
Sir
me.
Bronn and...
What are you doing?
The redhead caught us red-handed.
Well, Sarah?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
Marjorie will remember.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men.
What catty humor.
The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over.
Whoa.
King's Landing can
It's a
be
nice old view.
exhausting sometimes.
Oh boy.
There's always someone
Oh,
to
spore.
please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Dude, even my parents got the cold.
Really?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn
Oh, I do,
very
Marjorie.
quickly.
Oh, I do.
You were brave agreeing to
Seems like
obey
this
the
year it's an
Boltons.
intense cold season
That
then.
cannot have been easy. I know you must.
'Cause I
fear
usually
what
avoid
Lord
it every
Bolton
year.
might do to your family.
Shut the fuck
I
up.
appreciate your willingness to appease
Just because
her,
I didn't
as
have chicken
difficult as
pox
it
when I
may
was a
have
kid.
been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind.
I hope I never get shingles.
Something important.
No, shut up. You shut your mouth. You never know unless you ask. So I'll reach out my hand.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish
It's
to
not
say,
for
you can say
Sarah.
it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her. Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay
I like the way
Snow.
Mira's written as a character.
What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he
What
likes.
I'm playing.
She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but
I mean, just from
she
seeing the
insisted.
Foresters, I can tell she is one. Just the way this is written.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of
Ooh.
you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Whoa.
Joffrey knows only too well
The
your
blue
family
disappeared.
fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene.
That's crazy. So I have like
Is
a blue
the
DNA
situation
now.
that dire?
You can't, my lady.
That's crazy.
King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. I will forever be in your debt. My family.
Don't make like a
will forever be
fucking
in your debt.
life loyalty like Zalbar and Kotor. End up killing your best friend.
I don't know, Mira.
Yeah, dude, that shit
If
was
Cersei
awesome.
were to find out.
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
That's your due, by the way.
Oh shit.
You're welcome.
Thank
It's like a time release. Just waiting because I realized you didn't notice it. It's like, alright. Oh, one back to you. Even those horses' eyes are cool. Like, you can, even though it's a dark eye, you can still, because in all eyes there's like a reflection.
7 elves.
Yeah. It's nice. These trees are interesting. I love environments, I swear.
Let's play a little game,
Oh.
shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a
So are
coat?
all the voice actors Telltale voice actors?
No.
Or are they actually show?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Because it's obvious, you know,